Hi, I'm Scott with Marks Mobility. Today we're here with the Pursuit 2 and I'm going to show you how to fix the battery not turning on. So stay tuned. So if the battery is not turning on your Pursuit 2, it could be one of two things. First is if the battery is in a sleep mode. So either when you first get your unit, the battery will be in a sleep mode. I do have a full unboxing and assembly, so I'm not going to go through everything. Your battery, I'm going to show you this assuming the battery is already hooked up, but do check out that video if you want to show how to hook up the battery and everything. But if your unit is already hooked up and you want to get the unit out of sleep mode, I'm going to move this tiller up. What we're going to do to wake the battery up is grab our charger, and then what you want to do is plug this end of the charger into the tiller first. Make sure this is the first step. Do not plug it into the wall first. So we plug into the tiller. Then the other end of our charger we will plug into a working wall outlet. Make sure the outlet works and is not on a switch. We'll plug it in there. Give it about 2 minutes. You should see lights light up on your charger. And then let it charge, I'd say 5 minutes or so. And then see if your scooter turns on from there. So that is how to wake it up in sleep mode. It might go into sleep mode if you leave the scooter sitting for a little while, but when you first get the unit, it will be in sleep mode. So if your battery was not in sleep mode, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to get into the battery pack. In order to do that, I'm going to take the seat off. I like to pull this handle and fold it down. There's a swivel handle you can use if you need better leverage, but we're just going to lift the seat straight up. You don't have to hold any handle down, just lift it straight up, not to the back, not forward, straight up. And now we have access to the battery pack. We can lift this shroud up as well. It's just held in place by some Velcro. Now we have access to our battery. Here's the inside of the battery compartment. This is the single battery. So if you have the dual battery, there would be a second battery here, and your scooter is not turning on. You want to make sure that this cable is plugged in. There's a little 4-pin and a 5-pin on each side of the cable, and there's a 4 and a 5-pin plug in here. It doesn't matter which way you go, but you will want to connect these, one in here and one to the second battery. You do have to have them connected for the unit to work if you have the dual battery. Here's an example of the dual battery setup. We have our power cables on properly, both connected to where they should go. We have our connector cable right here with the 4-pin and the 5-pin cable connecting the two batteries together. And then we also have, in the newest round of Pursuits, so if you're watching this video and you're ordering a Pursuit anytime after the making of this video, yours should function like this, not some of the older ones. In the earlier rounds, you would get this cable, and there was a plug that came in with kind of a loop hanging off of it, and then your batteries would not work without that. But in the newest round of Pursuits, so if you're watching this and you're ordering one, this should apply to you. They actually installed that cable in the unit. It's right back here. When you're building the unit, you will want to do this. So it's right down here. It might be tucked away a little bit. And now this cable that is shipped with the units has to go into one of the batteries. Then it plugs into here. So you have to have that plugged in for this to work. And you only need one. So if you have a single battery, you'll plug in this cable. If you have dual batteries, you'll plug in this cable. You only have to do it to one battery though. Now if you get that cable plugged in, your batteries still aren't turning in, then we can do the startup sequence that we talked about earlier in the video, where you plug the charger into the tiller, then the other end into the wall. And worst case, if that doesn't work, they actually added a little on-off switch to the batteries back here. So you can push that button and see if that changes anything. And now that the batteries have been hooked up properly, we're going to reassemble the scooter. I'm going to start by grabbing this battery shroud. And it should just drop in. It's held in place by Velcro. Now it's on pretty secure. Now we're going to put the seat on. I would recommend grabbing a second person with the seat. It is heavy and awkward for one person to do. But if you have to do it yourself, I like to grab from the back, then the front, like this, and then I can tilt it towards me and see what I'm doing. And then that post just drops into the seat post. And it should lock once it's sitting forward. just like that. And of course, check your power, make sure your batteries are on. I do have power. That plug worked. So this has been how to diagnose any potential battery issues with your Pursuit 2. It's most likely either sleep mode or you need that plug plugged in. But if you like this unit, you have any questions on this unit, or you want to purchase any of these units, give us a call, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marks Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.